Hi, welcome back to Right at the Wire. I just wanted to drop a line to recap the RZA Star that was run this weekend at Fairgrounds. It was a really great betting opportunity. Those of you that followed our analysis had hopefully had Angel of Empire and in the mix, and he was made for a nice cash. Had a good trip. Luis Saez put him right where he needed to be, and closed the deal. So he came off at 13-1. Got Sun Thunder in second, and Two Phils and Tappett's Conquest. So up and down, the horses ran the way we wanted to, and it made for a nice cash. So hope all of you invested accordingly and cashed out as well. The race itself, I don't know how much it really told us. First and foremost, I'll tell you, I'd love to have the replay now, but since it was pretty much run in the dark, Fairgrounds hasn't invested in lights yet, apparently. It's kind of hard to see what was going on. Really had to rely on John G. Dooley, the race caller, to get an idea of what was going on in the field. We did have some impressions. Angel of Empire certainly moved forward, but I think it was more him winning was the fact that he got the trip. I don't know that he made a step ahead of anybody else in the field. I don't think anybody took command where we want to say that, yeah, they're the leading 3-year-old. It was a good betting race. That's really the most you can say about it. Obviously, Victory Formation was a big disappointment when he had to turn on the jets. He just didn't seem to have enough and really wilted under pressure, and that was the thing that was the most disappointing. I thought he would have had a little more in the tank for that one. Krupe did pretty much what was expected. He broke poorly from the gate. Had too much to do late, past tired rivals, but until they work out his gate issues, that horse just isn't going to factor in any race, really. Pretty much everybody ran according to what we thought. Two Phils in particular had a bit of a troubled trip, had a little traffic on the backstretch, and had to be used early. So we got to give him kudos for sticking around and coming up with a third. So that was a nice effort on his part. Tappett's Conquest, I think I think there's still some growing that needs to be done there. I think Tappett's tend to be a little on the goofy side early in their career, and he may be no exception. He just seems to be underachieving at this time, and hopefully the next race will bring the best out of him. But right now, this race only got an 87 buyer, which is really disappointing for the penultimate Derby prep before the Louisiana Derby. You'd really like to see a higher figure than that, something in the high 90s or maybe even 100 at this point. So the only thing you can make of it right now is that maybe this crop of 3-year-olds isn't quite as good as we thought, and nobody is taking command of the class right now. So we've got to still hope for that Forte or maybe even Arabian Night, if we see him again, will show us something and take command, because otherwise right now it's a pretty mediocre crop, and we'll just have to hope for better as the preps go along. Got the Rebel Stakes coming up this weekend. Another significant Derby prep. There's a good group of 3-year-olds, and hopefully from that race, somebody will take command and we'll have a better idea of what we're looking at for the road to the Derby. But I'll have that for you later this week. Wanted to make a note of thanking all of you for the increased viewership. Boy, we really got a lot of viewers for the last video, and hopefully it helped you guys in your wagering. And as always, please like and subscribe. We do appreciate it, and want to keep bringing content to you, and that really helps us do that. So I'll be talking to you later this week with a video on the Rebel Stakes, and I'll see you then.